I got a fun one for y'all today. This is my first top 5 video. I might do more. I don't know. We'll see. But I was thinking about it and I was like, this sounds like a good idea. Let's review and talk about, maybe get some thoughts to my favorite, my top 5 albums / EPs of 2022. So this is all opinion. I'm not saying these are the best. No. These are just what I found to be what I was playing the most on my own in the car, what I found I was going to frequently, what I found was moving me the most, literally, like my body. I found some projects to actually gyrate me. My whole entire being I looked like I was having a seizure most of the time. So, look at this. I even made a handy dandy list in my notes right here. I think I have some choices y'all are not expecting. There are some like, yeah, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense, but yeah, I'm full of surprises. I got little tricks on my sleeve. Let's get into it. I'm being a weirdo. I should make this brief, right? People just want to know the options and get in, get out. So number 5. Number 5 is Dirt Monkeys' Banana Split EP. Yeah, I found this to be a beautiful, tightly woven project in the sense that there's 4 songs, and each song is a different genre, first and foremost, and each have totally different energy, and they prompt you to do something different with your body and mind. And I think it was cool how he was able to showcase himself as an artist, that he is not contained to one particular genre or beats per minute or drum pattern or whatever. Dirt Monkey can do it all. And he's got, to start it off, the first track is like his most, like your most, what's the word I'm looking for? Your most, I might have to cut this part out while I'm thinking. Quintessential Dirt Monkey sound. Alright? And the second one, he gives us a house track. Third one, D&B, a little drum and bass for our ears to be blessed with. And then the fourth one, I just love when Dirt Monkey does this, but he gets into that deep dub, that slower stuff. And you know what? His sound design, it just stretches around you. It hugs you, it transports you to a jungle. I think he himself is an artist, a producer, and a DJ. His live sets, he's a masterful. He's a master at controlling energy, and you give him an hour, and he is going to take you on many different journeys, open and close many different chapters, and his sets are awesome. Producing wise, I think he's an underrated gem. I don't think he's talked about enough, and yeah, I guess this is like. Yeah, Dirt Monkey. Number 5. I found myself going to that a lot because you gave me a little bit of everything. It was like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like, 15 minutes long, 4 songs, straight to the point. I loved it. Number 5. Number 4. Intertwined by Easy Baked. Yes. Oh, yes. This is an album. And I actually kind of need to run it back a bit because I was like, ooh, should I do a separate video on albums, separate video on EPs? But honestly, I'm just looking at this stuff as really just full bodies of work. Alright, album, EP, whatever. Those are just labels. I'm just, anything more than just a double-sided or a single, that's what we're looking at, full bodies work. And Easy Bake delivered us an amazing full body work. I believe this was their first full-length project, debut, and they knocked it out of the park, y'all. This duo has got the wubs, and honestly, there's some really heavy-hitting tracks. There are some beautifully orchestrated tracks. The last song on the album, and then Letting Go. That one is a popular. I think you guys released it as a single first too, and it just was beautiful. Stands out. It's beautiful. You could bop your head to their stuff and have low energy vibes. You could bop your head to their stuff while it's high energy vibes. And yeah, I love the song Simulated. Actually, I think I put that in one of my sets, my most recent one. And The East with Victor? It's VCTRE. He's awesome. He makes a lot of bangers. But those two together, they sampled this like ASAP Ferg shit and some other hard ass verse. I don't know the original song, but it sounded like it was just dope. It sounded so dope. And viewer discretion right now. I'm not like the most musically inclined in terms of terminology. Sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying how the songs made me feel and using words whatever comes to my dome piece first, you know what I mean? So yeah, I really just have a good ear. That's all I'll give myself credit to. Or for. That's all I gave myself credit for. Good ear. Other than that, I'm just spitting shit out my ass, right? So just had to make that clear, okay? But nonetheless, I hope you guys take my opinions to a certain regard, because Intertwined by Easy Bake is fire. That's my opinion on that. Do what you want with it, but it's a good opinion because Intertwined is fire. You see what I'm doing, that logic, the reasoning? Alright, I'm getting into a rabbit hole of bullshit. Let's go to number 3. Breakout by Infect. This really, I mean, I was kind of turned on the Infect before, but this really made me get him like elevated to GOAT status in my eyes. I think this was a super well polished piece of art. It's got 6 tracks. He drops his first D&B track. He had never done a such thing. Split. First track, actually, he graces us with beautiful, awesome future rhythm, if you want to be, if you want to classify it. But truly, it's just a fucking amazing track. Expression was, that was a great. We want more of that, bro. And then you and UK, you all just did some stuff too. That was really cool. So keep that melodic rhythm vibe going, please. Thank you. And then after that was Breakout. Breakout is nutty. And then you have Trigger. No, Accelerator. And then Trigger. And then Orm. And then Split. I don't know. I forget the order, but those are all the tracks, and it's amazing. Banging. Some of the hardest I went in 2022. I put Orm in a set, and it's banged every single time on big ol' loudspeakers. That one's girthy, bro. Okay, number 2. Sudden Deaths, Void 2. Yo, this was long awaited. This was like 2+ years in the making, building hype for it. He really gained a lot of clout in the times of Void 1 and 2. Even between Voids 1.5 and 2, the dude grew momentous growth. We're proud of you, dude. Love you, Danny. Void 2 was a fun fucking journey. You have these acts that are splitting up the project into 4 different parts, and there's definitely a story to be told. I haven't figured it out all the way, but I feel it. And the sound design on all these tracks are nuts, dude. You got these demonic, humanoid, fucking ridiculous stuff, dude. And when I jam your music, especially Void 2, in 2022, mind you, I had to drop a deuce, almost every track. So I actually have a special pair of diapers I put on whenever I jam Void 2, because I can't be shitting out in public, because that's where I like to listen to music, is in earbuds or in my car, and I love my seats. So I developed these Void 2 diapers. Maybe you could put them on your merch store. I don't know. Let's collab. But seriously, awesome job, dude. Fucking That shit ripped, bro. What are some of my favorite tracks off of that? I actually really like the end of Act 2. No, I'm sorry. Scratch that. I like the last drop of Act 3. It's fucking disgusting. I love that shit. It's crazy, bro. What else? Rings of Pluto, second drop. Caribou? Dude, I'm sorry I'm like butchering the pronunciation of that song, but like second or third drop on that one's like da 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 da. If that made any sense. And then dude, Eidolon Hex. Second and third drop too. That one's ridiculous. And then, dude, it just, the whole album's bonkers, doggy. Like, You Had No Chill. It was amazing. We got some VIP snuck in there. The track titles were just so fun. Like, I know you had a fun time choosing those track titles. Some of them were just so cool. Like Rings of Pluto, come on. Demonic Curse, come on. Laughing Track? Dude. Laughing Track, when I heard that shit live, I heard it live when you fucking were direct support for Excision down in Phoenix in 2021. Remember that hot shit in June? That was a crazy lineup, y'all. Dude, it went fucking Company. No, it went Calcium, Company, Boogie T, Riot 10, Sudden Death, and then Excision to top the night off. Bruh. When Sudden Death was done with his set, I remember I just was like, how the fuck, what? Excision's coming on right now? Like, I needed a moment, dude. And I took so many fucking videos of your set, and it was so cool to see, oh, that was Void too. And yeah, that's my second of the year. So that leaves us with one more thing to talk about. And I think you guys know. I think you guys can guess what my number one is. It's a lot of people's number one. And it's obvious, it's clear as day. It came out just recently. And, yeah. Why am I holding back? What's the surprise for? Kraleb's number one. My favorite album of the year was... drum roll, please. Salvatore Ganacci's Culturally Appropriate. Yeah. What? Mostly house music? Yeah, yo. I didn't even want to talk about this much, seriously, other than tell you guys, it is some of the best music I've ever heard in my entire life. Dead ass. I'm not even capping. Go check it out for yourself, top to bottom. It is mostly house, boots and cats, but dude, it is amazing. There's a reggae track in there. There's a track that makes you want to cry to your mom and call her. And I don't know, it's fire, it's heat, it's groovy. It was something I was totally not expecting for me to love. I actually didn't even know about Salvatore Ganacci till like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. My boss, my manager at work showed me him. And I was like, yo, holy cow. So he'll play at like Tomorrowland and stuff. And also, just look up, go to YouTube and like look up funniest Salvatore Ganacci moments. And this dude does some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen a DJ do on stage. And his music videos are crazy. He's funny in interviews. He's a vibe, and he doesn't give a fuck. But in his music, he does give a fuck, and it's well produced. The songs he samples, I don't know, man. It's really good stuff, guys. I hope you can give it a whirl. Check it out. Yeah, that was ya boy's favorite project, full body of work from an artist in 2022. Yeah. So I'm actually surprised on my own list when I started creating it. So I'm curious. Give me your guys' top 5. Put it in the comments. I really want to know everybody's. It doesn't have to be in any order as well. Mine, I think this is in order. So sometimes it is hard to put them in order, but I did it, and I want to see y'all's too. Okay, please, please. I'll read each and every one. I'll try to reply. And yeah, if you need a place to vent out your EDM talkage, come talk with me. And yeah, this is a home for all things bass music. Biatches! So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. That was my first one. So I'll probably do more top 5s. This is kind of a fun way for me to just like I can talk about this stuff way too much. So yeah. Okay. May the force be with y'all. Live long and prosper. Go give a stranger a hug. Just kidding, don't. They might freak out. But definitely give a stranger a hug at a show, because that's like the right place to do it. People are expecting that. So I don't think they're expecting it at Walmart. Yeah. Yeah, okay. If any of you artists see this video by weird chance, thanks for doing the dirty work and taking the time to make us some awesome sounds, okay? Thank you. And you made one boy in New Mexico very happy this year. Peace out.